Mayors from 5 cities, chiefs of police from 4 municipalities, the Solicitor General, regional chairs, and the parliamentary assistant to the Minister of Public Safety. They all convened today to talk about gun violence and the revolving door of the justice system. Our Cristina Howorun has the details on that meeting.
It's a system that is not working.
There were 492 shootings in Toronto last year alone, resulting in 44 deaths. And Peel Region saw 31 homicides, 12 of those involving guns. The goal today was to figure out some of the ways the region can deal with the growing gun problem.
The overwhelming and rising percentage of guns that are being seized are guns that are coming from outside the country. And in fact, Chief Saunders here indicated that years ago the number here was 50-50. It's now risen in this city, according to the numbers we were shown this morning, to about 80% of the guns coming from outside the country. There's a real job to do at the border.
Is there any sort of increased efforts there to track down guns and to ensure that more vehicles are being checked, more packages coming through the mail, or planes landing through Pearson?
We have to look at the issue at the border as a continuum. So from the moment that there is a sale in the United States and that the guns are smuggled, the border is one step. We need to share the intelligence better with local law enforcement. That's something that came up from this meeting. So definitely what we're going to be looking at is making sure that CBSA and local law enforcement collaborate more efficiently.
But no concrete commitment to help agents with funding for more staff or better surveillance and technology. And no concrete promise to revise the criminal code and provisions surrounding bail and gun-related crimes. A move Toronto Police Chief Mark Saunders has long been calling for. In an October tweet, he wrote, "Earlier this year, my Toronto police officers attempted to arrest a suspect for firearms offenses. The suspect's response was to shoot a .38 semi-automatic handgun at my officers. Are you as surprised as I am that he's out on bail? We need to get this right."
There are dozens of people who are being arrested repeatedly on firearms offenses and then getting out on bail and getting arrested again. It's a system that is not working. And so I think you will find us as one, saying to the federal government, who have indicated some interest in looking at this, do it now. Treat it as a priority.
And while the federal government says it's listening, Lightbound wouldn't make any commitments.
We're looking at the best ways to modernize and make sure that bail works in this country to make Canada safer. But there's another aspect of it. It's the administration of justice, which we have to talk with provinces.
But the province made it clear they want those changes, and they wanted them yesterday.
There has been, and there will continue to be until we see changes in the criminal code, pressure from certainly our government, and I believe from the mayors and the chiefs, to actually make some changes that are going to toughen up the people who don't respect the laws when it comes to bail in our justice system.
Now, the mayors and regional chairs committed to continuing their lobbying efforts with the province and federal government for funding to help deter at-risk youth from pursuing a life of crime. They plan to reconvene in about 6 months.